What's up guys, David here from PhoneBuff, and it's been a really long time since I've done one of these update videos. In fact, last time I did one was back all the way in May of 2012 when the channel had just over 300 subscribers, and now that we've recently passed 200,000 subscribers with over 40 million views, I think it's safe to say that it's about time that I touch base with you guys a little bit. So over the last few months, I've been looking for ways to improve the channel, and one of the things that I came across that actually disappointed me a bit was the fact that in all of 2013, I only made 47 videos, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's nowhere near the level of production that I personally expect out of myself. So I've been doing a lot of optimizing behind the scenes to just make the whole process of creating videos much more efficient. Some of the things I've done so far are buy a new computer in the Mac Pro to replace this Dell XPS here, and I also got all new audio and video equipment to improve not only my efficiency but also the actual quality of the videos that you guys see, and a whole bunch of other things ranging from special effects all the way to the way I shave that I hope will at least double the amount of PhoneBuff videos that hit your sub boxes in 2014. Now, as some of you have noticed, I no longer do the weekly Q&A video series, and I don't know exactly when or even if I plan on doing those again, but at least for this video, I wanted to answer some of the channel related questions you guys have been asking me here on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter. So one of the questions that I've been getting asked a lot lately is, what monitor is that behind you? And technically I already answered that earlier in this video, but it's the Dell XPS 27, which isn't really a dedicated monitor and instead is an all-in-one computer. But as soon as I get my new Mac Pro in, I will probably end up using it as only a monitor until I get a 4K display to replace it. Speaking of which, that brings me to the next question, which is, are you gonna switch to 4K in the future? And the answer to that is yes, I will be recording in 4K sometime in the future, but I don't know exactly when. I'm pretty happy with the video quality that I'm getting right now in 1080p, but as soon as I see a 4K camera that I think is worth it, I'll probably end up making the switch whenever that is. And the question that you guys have been probably asking the most, both in person and online, is how did you get started making tech videos on YouTube? And it's a good question, and actually something that I ask other YouTubers when I meet them, because it's always interesting to hear how they got started. And what I found is that with a lot of the bigger YouTubers, they didn't really plan on making a living off of YouTube when they first started. And while I'm not as established as some of them, my story really isn't any exception. Basically, when I was 18 years old, I was getting really into business and wanted to be an entrepreneur, and considering that I had been obsessed with technology my entire life, it was only natural for me to start a company selling electronics, which went okay for a while until of course I eventually got frauded on, ironically enough, a big order of camera equipment, which just completely wiped me out and was effectively the end of that company. After that, I went out and got a job at one of the 4 major carriers here in the United States and worked there for about 2 years before I left and eventually started a company that sold cell phone accessories. And in the process of trying to build up that cell phone accessory business, I decided to make a cell phone blog called phonebuff.com to help promote the accessory business. And well, long story short, after making a few blog posts and a bunch of videos here on YouTube, I just fell in love with it. And with all the great feedback I was getting from you guys, since just a few months after the last video update I did, I decided to ditch the accessory business and go with PhoneBuff full time, which is pretty much where I am today. So I wanted to take the time to say thank you to you guys for making it all possible. If it wasn't for your support, I wouldn't be able to do what I love to do for a living, and I wouldn't have the opportunity to make these awesome tech videos for you guys. So thank you to each and every one of you 214,000 plus PhoneBuffs, and I want to show you just a token of my appreciation with an exclusive giveaway where you guys will get a much higher chance of winning compared to your typical giveaway, because this time I'll be giving away hundreds of dollars worth of Google Play, iTunes, and even Windows Store gift cards. So for right now, all you gotta do to enter, or to at least know about entering, is follow me on Twitter at PhoneBuff, which I'll link down to right below. And over the next week or so, I'll be running multiple giveaways on Twitter where you'll have a chance to win either $10, $15, $20, or $25 towards your favorite app store. I'll let you know exactly how you can participate in each giveaway on Twitter itself, so follow me there at PhoneBuff. But otherwise, if you feel like supporting the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and As always, I'll catch you guys in the very next video. Thank you for watching.